Alright, welcome to the show, and today we're gonna be covering IQ Protocol. What are they doing? According to their website, it's a DeFi framework for running wrapped expirable versions of digital assets for the use cases they empower. Sounds quite mysterious, to be honest. To explain it in more simpler words, one of the use cases of the IQ protocol will be renting NFTs. If you are interested in the topic of renting NFTs, you probably found something like Read NFT already. You may think that like renting NFTs doesn't make a lot of sense because like what can you do with CryptoKitties outside of the fact that you have it and you can brag among friends? Maybe it's gonna be cool for some really like prestigious collections, CryptoKitties, NBA Top Shot. But actually, if you consider the rentals of NFTs from the point of view of what's going on in the metaverse and the games right now, it's becoming more interesting. So let's imagine that you're playing a play to earn game, and there is a weapon which is the best in the game, but you need to own an NFT representing this weapon. So the only way actually to have it, if you cannot afford to buy it or if no one wants to sell it, you need to rent it. The same goes for the other use cases in the metaverse. For example, you can get an NFT which gives you a chance to buy some land, so on and so forth. So why is this solution RE present in the market already in 2021? Not solving all the problem entirely. The problem with this solution is that they need a collateral. So if there is an NFT worth 50,000 bucks, let's say, then you need to over collateralize that. So you need to give them as a collateral, let's say, an Ethereum or Solana worth of $60,000, which basically is not super effective because with that kind of money you could basically buy such a token, such an NFT yourself. IQ protocol solves that issue in a very interesting way. So what they do is basically writing wrapped expirable versions of those NFTs into their blockchain. And they put in a smart contract the information, like the function, that after some time this NFT stops belonging to a certain address that is actually renting this NFT, and it also doesn't allow for selling this NFT to any other address. You can use this NFT for the utilities, but you cannot sell this non-fungible tokens. And by setting up the stuff in this way, they are avoiding the need to collateralize, which opens rental of NFTs, I think, to much broader audience, which is why this project is super interesting. Why I think it's super interesting on top of this NFT rental is that they are planning to use this functionality of wrapping expirable versions of digital assets on blockchain to build more stuff, including a new launchpad. And we know like how crazy are launchpads going on right now. How difficult is it to get like the coins of the launchpads at a very initial stage, so that you can actually participate in the launchpads with bigger amount of exposure. Who stands behind IQ protocol? Behind them stands actually the Parsec team, be uh, which may be familiar for those who are interested in monitoring blockchain data in real time. So this project is quite mature. I think they started also around like 2 or 3 years ago. But from what I checked in AMA of Parsec, they are targeting revenue over $10 million in 2022, and they really have a lot of big scale partners as we can see. So basically, we should not have any doubts that this IQ protocol product is not getting enough funding, not getting enough skills into it. I'm really looking forward to see what's going on with it. We can also give a quick look into CryptoRank, into the tokenomics and what was going so far in terms of raising. So they raised 12 million bucks already, and here we can see that they plan over 17% for the pre-sale, which is quite a decent number compared to a lot of projects that give just 1 or 2% for the pre-sale. In terms of when it's gonna happen, it's not really clear yet. In the AMA that I watched, they were targeting Q1 2022. As far if I'm not wrong, maybe it was Q2 2022. But definitely, I'm really looking forward to hear more about it, do more research. You also should do your own research in case you're interested in investing in this thing. Nothing of what I just introduced is financial advice. It's just the research that I made myself for my fun, and I share with the wider audience. Thank you for your time. Have a great day, have a great night, have a great afternoon. Cheers.